All right, it is day 28 and 29. My allergies are still bad, but whatever. Down here on the ground just stretching, and I have crazy pink hair. Today, I want to talk a little bit about humility and being able to say, I'm sorry. And I'm going to start out by just saying that this week was really kind of rough for me. It's Tuesday, and I'm going to my church class tonight. And I've kind of been beating myself up because all week I have not been doing my affirmations. I've been meditating about 40 minutes to an hour a day. But I literally not once have done my affirmations. And so I was humbled to know that, hey, I'm not perfect. Not that I expect myself to be perfect, nor do I think I am. But sometimes we have these high expectations. And I received an email from the Reverend today. And he admitted in his email that he has not kept up with his practice as much as he wanted to this week, and in some way was kind of beating himself up. And I find it interesting that, you know, we think of people like reverends or pastors or, you know, someone like Deepak Chopra, that we think they're better than us in some way, yet they are human too and they struggle. And so I loved that he could humble himself and just say, you know, he's trusting the process. Because in this 10-week series, he tries to recommit himself and do exactly what he asks of us, which is amazing. So he said, you know what, I'm going to humble myself and I'm going to trust the process and know that if I struggled this week, it was all part of the divine plan of what I needed to do, and just to try and continue to keep refocused and not beat yourself up. And I find that, first of all, self-love is important, and that means not beating yourself up with a whole lot of shame and guilt. I was having this conversation this week with a friend of mine, and we were talking about how people have a hard time saying I'm sorry, and they immediately get defensive when questioned, criticized, or in situations in family or home, or even in a business situation. And a lot of people have a really hard time saying I'm sorry and admitting to a mistake, because I think they go into a place of shame and guilt and first. And so their natural reaction is to just be defensive. Now, obviously, if somebody is criticizing you and attacking you, that's going to immediately put you on the defensive. But I do think that a lot of people have a hard time saying, hey, you know what? I was wrong. And I apologize for that. Let me make amends, or maybe next time I could do it this way, like in a business situation. How can I learn from this? Asking for help. That's humility, right? Asking for help. Also understanding that you aren't perfect and you're continually progressing. So just some interesting thoughts this today about that, because like I said, I've been beating myself up, and I haven't necessarily felt the best this week with my allergies. I've been tired. My allergies make me tired. If anybody knows about allergies, does it actually cause your body to be tired? I mean, I've worked out harder this week than I've ever worked out, which means I've been stronger. But man, I just feel so tired all the time. Anyway, so I've been beating myself up quite a bit, and I need to realize it's okay. It's all part of the process. And I am not going to be able to be perfect all the time. But the important part is consistency. The other part I was thinking about with consistency is in my macros and my eating plan, I have not been consistent for months now. I've maintained my weight, maybe gone up a little bit, but I haven't been consistent, and I like to be focused on that. And so I actually humbled myself enough to say, all right, I'm going to go back and hire my nutrition coach and friend. His name is Will Armijo. Will is amazing. And join his 30-day challenge for this next month starting in March. Amazing, amazing stuff. He's the one that helped me transform by helping me be accountable and setting up my nutrition plan. And I'm hoping that will help me refocus again and be consistent in my eating pattern. That doesn't mean I'm perfect. However, consistency, humility, and asking for help are key. Yeah, consistency, humility, asking for help, and then saying I'm sorry to yourself, forgiving, and saying I'm sorry to others and learning from your experience instead of beating yourself up or being defensive. Ooh, that's some good stuff. All right, guys, make it a great day. Thank you.